This is my third time recording this video. I keep making mistakes. I'm Captain in Cairo. Today I'm going to show you guys what I do to warm up before I play my matches. It may help you, you may think it's worthless, but if you enjoy the video, hit the like button, subscribe, the whole shebang. It's more important to hit that share button for me right about now, because I'm a nobody. I'll appreciate it, and let's get this thing started, shall we? Changing scenes. So normally what I like to do is I like to grab a gun that would be kind of similar to the first round. I grab the Ghost, no shields. I typically try to play Cypher. Cypher is important, gives some intel on where people might be. So I'll get a tripwire, Cyber Cage. Is it the best thing to do? I don't know. I'm new to this game, but we'll figure it out together, shall we? So I'll put the bots at medium. Easy feels too hard. And then for the first round, usually people aren't going to have armor. If they do, it's going to be light armor. So I'll get this started, and I like to shoot for at least a double-digit score. So first warm-up, usually I'm always a little bit stiff. But I also try to aim for headshots. Now, if you do this with armor, and you can get a high score, props to you. I do awful with armor and going for high score. So like I said, double digits, so I hit my goal. I hit at least 10, but always go for as high as you possibly can. The farther the bot's out, the harder it is to hit them. Okay, I'm getting some drop frames here. Oh well. And I missed every single bot after that. I usually go for at least 2 times. If I do better or worse, that's all right. I always want to try and shoot for better. These are going to be a little easier. They're probably going to spawn right in front of me. So I'm at 3. That's 4. That's 4. God, I'm awful at counting. That's 5. You can notice I'm a little shaky when I first start warming up. But hopefully that'll get better as this video goes on. So 7, 8, 9, 10. God, those are just all right in front of my crosshair. Easy peasy. 11, 12, 13. Always try to make micro adjustments. If you're missing, try and micro adjust to their head. 14. So it's a better score than my first one. So I go ahead and I grab a second gun, Spectre. I like to do it with no armor first, see how I fare, and then I like to go for armor. So setting it up. That's 1. Got headshots but didn't get the kill. 2, 3, 4. Got a headshot, still didn't get the kill. Sometimes I'll like to crouch when I'm shooting, just because if I'm holding the trigger, crosshairs will go up, and I still aim towards, still aiming in the same spot, doing a little bit less work for more. So 9, 10, 12, 12, 12, 13. All right, 13, not bad. Let's go ahead and throw some bot armor on, and from here on out, I typically like to keep the bot armor on, just because from rounds moving forward, if you're getting the Spectre or something along this, you're not going to have a whole lot of money in the second round. If you're trying to play econ and you want to save money, sometimes it's smart to just keep the gun you got in the first round, or if you die, keep your classic. Try to pick up a gun. That way you're saving money. You've got a gun. Buy some armor. Play it slow. All right. So we got armor on. Let's go ahead and try this again. Now I'm a little bit more inclined to go for headshots, just because if I shoot at the body, I'm going to get a lot less damage with the armor turned on. So I'm only at 2. There we go. 3. Those are right in front of me. Those are a little easier. Also right in front of me. That one's pretty far, but still got it. 8. 2 more to the goal. 9. 10. 11. 12. It's a little bit better than what we did without the armor. A little bit better. I think we had the same score. I think it was also a 13, but hit the double-digit score. If you're new to the game or you're new to the type of game, don't stress yourself out. Just try and get better as the game progresses. There's no rush. So same thing, medium, bot armor on, but this time I'm going to go ahead and grab the Vandal. Usually maybe third, fourth round, depending on how you're doing. You can afford the Vandal with armor. Some rounds in, just kind of depends. But this is a gun that I need a little bit more work on. I feel like the Phantom's just a little bit easier, higher fire rate. But the distance, that's where the distance comes into play. If you think you're easier with the Vandal and you need more work on the Phantom or the Guardian, Bulldog. I don't usually buy the Bulldog. I'm not saying it's a bad gun, just not something I usually buy. Just kind of depends on what you think you need work on. I feel like I need more work on the Vandal. So I start this up, same thing like I said, just double check, medium, bottom armor on, turn it on. So, and this one I like to shoot for at least 15. So not just double digits, set a marker for myself. At least 15 on this one. Just because if you're spending 2,900 credits, you should be doing better with the gun. That's the whole reason why you're spending more money on it. 10. Uh-oh. 11. 12. 13. Uh-oh. Am I gonna get it? 14. Super close. Last one. 15. Not good enough in my opinion. I barely made it to 15. Like I said, I go at least twice. And I typically like to spend about 30 minutes in the practice range. Man, I'm doing even worse than the first round. Now, I'll explain in a minute why I like to crouch when I shoot. Do I think it's a better thing? A little bit. And I'll explain why. Always try and make some micro adjustments to firing at the head, like I told you earlier. Because you're here to be a good Valorant player. Still not as good as I was. Man, on my second recording I got up to 23 and now I can't even break 10. So that was bad. Didn't break 15. Let's go one more time. Man, I'm doing awful this time around. Three. Come on. 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm on 8. Negative 9. Somebody 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. Come on, baby. Still got 14. Man, this is very depressing. I did so good on my second recording. But if you feel like you need to spend more time doing this, you can, of course, adjust your sensitivity as such. I have mine at a 0.12 with, I think it's a 1600 DPI. Spend as much time in here as you think you need to do. And then, like I said, or if I don't know if I've said this before or not, I typically spend about 30 minutes. If I feel I need a little bit more time to do it, then I'll do so. Now, why I crouch when I shoot, okay? When you shoot the gun, I'm just gonna turn this volume down just so you can hear me talk. When you shoot with the gun, okay? It goes up. You can see my crosshair. I'm just going to keep it right here. It goes up. And if you don't know this already, I mean, it's kind of a pretty known thing, but it's not at where my crosshair's at. On my first shot, you can see that's all right in my crosshair. So if I'm aiming at the head, after the first few shots, it's going to go up. But if you crouch, that up is also still their head. See what I'm saying? Instead of having to make the movements, just boom, and there you go. Headshots. See what I'm saying? You can pull it down a little bit, but that typically helps just a smidge. So moving on, I'll turn the volume back up a little bit. The Vandal is so loud. So loud. Some things I like to do if I feel like I really need to work on it. B-hopping. Something I'm not very good at. I'm going to probably practice in CSGO. But I'm very bad at B-hopping. So what you're supposed to do when you B-hop is you jump. You're supposed to jump when you land. You're also supposed to move your mouse in the direction that you're AD. So moving forward, jump, and then you're supposed to turn. Like I said, I am awful at this, but that's why I practice it usually. I sometimes spend a lot of time, like maybe even an hour doing this, but we don't talk about that. So the next part of my training that I like to do is I like to come here to fuse a spike. I will put it to hard right off the bat, and I'll keep infinite ammo off. I like to give this a little bit more of a realistic feel. Now, why I put it on hard. When you go into a game, players are going to kill you very fast. Very fast. If they're decent. Okay? So this bot gives me that idea. Now I'm going to pop in front of a bot. I don't know how fast that was. Maybe less than a second. I don't buy heavy shields just because I feel like that's a little bit of a handicap. So, just go ahead and detonate that. Start that up. And then take it decently slow. The point of this training is to kind of get used to where people are going to be hiding. So they usually hide there in this map. There. One up here and one over here. So moving slowly. He wasn't there. I still got shot. Didn't do too well. Again, this is the warm-up here. So I'm not going to judge myself too hard. Ooh, there was someone right there. Alright, I'm probably just going to take the death here. Got the kill. Let's see how far I can go. There you go. Alright, let's crank this sound up a smidge for myself. Moving forward. Let's go this again. He was there, so I'm just going to notice that he's there. Keep him there. He would probably move forward and kill me if he was a real player. And take this one a little slow. Now, you can also wall bang people. Now, let's see if I can see this guy. There he is. All right, so if I shoot through this wall, I can kill him. So I'm going to do the same thing with this guy here. Move it very slow. See that guy. Kill him as well. Save myself full health. The bomb is speeding up. There's usually a guy up here, so let's slow it down and see if he's there. He was. There's only 3 in here. He can also be there, right here, there, or there.
This is no problem.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the bomb defuse in time, but that's usually typically how my warm-up goes. Practicing will make you better at this game. Like I said earlier, I'm new to this game and I'm not very good, so I warm up before each match, try and get better. If you really want to get better, some like finger exercises, you know, rolling the wrist, getting things warmed up, chair positioning, just there's a lot of things you can look up to try and get better at the game, positioning, yada yada yada. The biggest thing I do is I like to watch some of my favorite streamers or YouTubers who play the game very often, and I will pick up a lot of what they do from there. So if you guys enjoyed the video, like I said earlier, if you hit that like button, subscribe button, share button is huge. I don't feel like enough YouTubers talk about that share button. Like I said, it is huge. I'm not streaming yet. I will be streaming soon. I'm waiting on my streaming PC to come in. I tried streaming this past Sunday and it was awful. My frame rate was like 4 FPS. My audio wasn't coming through. I just had a lot of issues, and that was like within 5 minutes. So like I said, my stream PC is coming in soon. If you guys want to look out for that, I'm going to try and stream Sundays and Tuesdays. The PC should be here within the coming weeks. So if you guys enjoyed the video, I already said all of that. Whatever. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.